I think one of the deepest forms of grief is realizing you can never return to a life that technically still exists because people change, or you change, or life changed you. And one day you look around and realize you're mourning something that nobody else can see. A version of yourself, a version of life, a home that you can return to but can no longer belong to. This grief is quiet and is one of the loneliest things a person can carry. Maybe you lost someone you love, and with them, a whole version of yourself disappeared too. Maybe a relationship ended, and suddenly you don't know who you are without that person. Or maybe you walked away from something, a career, a city, a belief system, and everyone said it was the right thing to do. But nobody told you about the morning after, when the quiet hits and you're alone in your room. And then you realize that something is gone. Even when life moves forward, even when you know you can't go back, the grief is still real. And you're allowed to feel it. The morning after my last day of work, I woke up and there was nothing. The night before was, quite good. I remember the feeling of turning off all my alarms and was like, yay, finally I'm free. But the morning hits different, right? It's kind of like you're now facing your reality. There were no emails to check, no clients chasing me to solve their problems, no meetings I needed to prepare for. I thought I'd feel absolutely free, but I felt weirdly empty. It's like that identity I had for 15 years of my career, the one that came with a title, a salary, and a certain kind of respect, it was just all gone. And then the doubt came. Because the new path, the one I chose, the one I believed in, it was shaky. It still is shaky, uncertain, and some days I had no idea what I was doing. And in those moments, I'd catch myself thinking about the comfort I used to have, the stability, the feeling of being good at something, the respect that came without having to prove anything, building something new, or simply just trying your best to live this new life while grieving something old. No one prepares you for how heavy that feels. There's something I've come to understand about that grief. It doesn't mean something went wrong. It means something mattered. The connection, the respect, the stability, the comfort, the love, they were all real. And grieving those things isn't weakness, it's honesty. You're being honest to yourself. It means you were human enough to love something or someone deeply. And deep love always leaves an imprint when it changes or ends. In fact, I think the grief is necessary because you can't really step into who you're becoming if you're pretending you don't miss who you were. The grief asks you to be present with the loss, to sit with it and honor what was good without letting it pull you back. I think that's one of the most courageous things a person can do. When the grief comes, and it will, most of us do one of these two things. We fight it. We tell ourselves, I should be feeling this way, that I should be over it by now, that if life moves on, I should move on too. Or we drown in it. We let it pull us all the way back. We start replaying the past in our head. We start wondering if things could have gone differently. Or we start romanticizing what we lost. But there's something I learned that changed how I relate to these moments. A neuroscientist called Jill Bolte Taylor, sorry if I mispronounced the name, she discovered that the chemical cycle of an emotion, the actual physical wave of feeling in our body, only lasts 90 seconds. That's it, 90 seconds. So if it continues after that, it's actually not our emotion anymore, not our real emotion, but it's the story you're telling yourself about it, right? It's a story you're adding to that feeling or that emotion. So the next time the grief hits, instead of fighting it or drowning in it, just let it move through you. Look at the clock, give it 90 seconds. And feel it fully in your body without adding any story to it. No, I should be over this. No, why did this happen kind of story. Just that raw physical feeling. And just let it pass, because as always, it will pass. So when you think about it, right, grief isn't the problem. The story we wrap around it is. There's a poem by Rainer Maria Rilke that I keep returning to in the middle of my own transitions and is a good reminder for me. So I want to share that with you today. The poem is called Living in the Questions, and it goes, I live my life in widening circles that reach out across the world. I may not complete this last one, but I give myself to it. I circle around God, around the primordial tower. I've been circling for thousands of years, and still I don't know, am I a falcon, a storm, or a great song? That's what transition feels like. You've let go of who you were, you've done your best, you've given it your all, but you don't know yet what you're becoming. And it can feel shaky. It's like you've lost your footing in the world. But maybe, just maybe, not knowing isn't a problem. Maybe giving yourself into it anyway is the whole point. If you're grieving something right now, a life, an identity, a past version of yourself, let yourself feel it. Don't try to rush through it. Don't perform okayness or let anyone else make you feel weak for missing something that once meant the world to you. You're allowed to grieve. You're allowed to keep going both at the same time. You don't have to stop missing it in order to move forward. Well, thank you for watching until the end. And if this resonates with you, please leave your like, your comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, take care of your heart, be present, be kind, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.